You're right. I don't think I've ever used the pox folds before. Alrighty then. Let's do this challenge rift, shall we? Challenge Riftovich 218. Obviously a god demon hunter. You can click on the soul mirror. It'll reveal all the finer details that you may want to know. I'll just get straight into what skills we're using, and then I'll give you guys a bit of a strategy on what to do, and then jump on in there, get your materials, and keep on going with your seasonal journeys. So what we're using here is Hungering Arrow, Strafe, Vault, Shadow Power, Fan of Knives, and Vengeance. So as soon as you enter the challenge rift via the obelisk here, you want to shoot some Hungering Arrows, get your momentum stacks up here. As you can see, you get up to a maximum of 20, and that increases your movement speed big time. Alright, this is us moving with momentum, and watch, I'll let them decrease and you'll see we're moving slower and slower. So 13, that's my number. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I'll just show you all for argument's sake. And when you're strafing, you can fire off Hungering Arrows when you're in strafe mode. Keep that in mind. Don't stop, keep strafing. So this is like no momentum. You see how slow it is? But get those stacks up. Get the momentum up, and then when you're strafing, also use your Hungering Arrow. Shoot them every now and then, and you'll keep up your stacks at 20. Now, you can take a fair bit of damage during this one, so fortunately, we have some damage reduction abilities. So you've got, number one, your Vengeance with Dark Heart. This is great, but has quite a large cooldown. You've got your Fan of Knives with Bladed Armor. This gives you some extra armor. Make sure you use that whenever it's up and able to be used, because as we're waiting for the Vengeance cooldown, at least that's a nice way to keep up armor and increase damage reduction. Also, Shadow Power here increases our life per hit. So we've got some more life per hit, which is also damage reduction as well. So reduced damage taken by 35% while Shadow Power is active. So we've got damage reduction while it's active, and we've got extra life per hit. But be careful, spamming this, it doesn't last very long, but spamming that actually will end up depleting our discipline. So be super careful with that. Focus on your Fan of Knives and trying to get that Vengeance Dark Heart back up. But if you're in big trouble, you can definitely activate Shadow Power. Just be careful, be wary that you can waste it away. And if all else fails, you can vault on out of sticky situations just like that. Unfortunately, Vault doesn't use any discipline, but you are very limited on how many times you can use it because it's got a cooldown instead. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Let's go on in and do this one together. You shouldn't have much of an issue with it, especially once you get to the shield pylon. There's a shield pylon here, so that'll definitely increase your damage reduction. Well, you'll be invincible for a short temporary time. So even if you die towards the end, it's okay. We're doing some nice damage. Keep your momentum stacks up so we're moving and killing, and you'll definitely be able to complete this. Even if you die a few times, you'll be fine. Let's go on in, do this one together. Get these stacks up a little bit, and we'll start right here. So there was a pylon right here, shield pylon. Go back and get these juicy purple orbs, num num num. And then I'm going to go this way. So for this short time, you don't really have to worry about activating all those damage reduction abilities, skills, because we've got the shield pylon, will be fine. Once it wears off though, you might want to start activating those abilities again, those skills, using them for damage reduction. So I can't remember if there was an elite back here or not, but we'll quickly go and just kill whatever's around. And we're not going to waste time by backtracking, we're going to keep on going forward here. Trying to use the shield pylon as much as humanly possible. There's another pylon right here. Condi, baby. And don't forget every now and then to release some Hungering Arrows, activate them. So with the Condi now, we'll be killing shit rather efficiently, so hopefully that will also help us to stay alive, because everything's dying a lot quicker. We're not taking as much damage. Alright. So this is the sticky, see? This is where we're going to be taking the damage, just like that. So that's one death, it's all good. Shit happens. Just going to get our stacks back up there. This is the difficult floor. There's a lot of elemental shit happening, a lot of explosions. So what I'm going to do is get into a bit of a defensive mode here. Stay a bit further away. And kill shit from a distance, and then wait. Instead of getting caught in elemental shit. So we're not going for some awesome time here this week. I just want my materials, so I can go back into my seasonal journey. And keep on slaying demons there. You know what I mean? And now just a bit more cautious here. So if you see enemies, just strafe back for a little bit. Activate your bladed armor, of course, fan of knives. Watch those explosions. If they catch you, you will die. Same goes for the exploding fatty guys. If they explode on you, it's just like an explosion. And this is where you want to definitely keep an eye on that shadow power and use that when needed. So a little bit more defensive. But if you're like me and you hate dying, most people do. Watch for the fatties. If you like me and hate dying, then definitely just keep your distance on this floor. Is that an elite there? It is. Get some juicy blue orbs there for progression. And we keep on moving through. So Rift Garden is coming. Not too far away. One more little pack will do. Or if there's enough trash, we may be able to summon the Rift Garden as well. Oh, here we go. Here's our blue pack. So Rift Garden will pop now. Oh, no, I just missed it. Alright. Shows you what I know. So Rift Garden, same sort of thing. Activate whatever survivability damage reduction cooldowns that you may have. And keep your momentum stacks up by firing off your hungering arrows and keep on strafing. There is no reason to stop strafing unless you need to just click the pylons. Like I obviously have to take my button off strafe just to click the pylon and then I'm straight back into strafe mode. And I missed an orb there, otherwise that Rift Garden would have popped as soon as I killed that last pack. But 340 this week, I'm pretty happy with that. What time did you all get? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any issues, please feel free to ask me. I'll do my very best to help you.